So this is Elaine.
Yes. She's the one I had the psychic vision of. Do you doubt it?
No, indeed.
Good. Let's begin.
Because we all die at the end.
It has been a long time indeed, Mr. O'Flaherty.
Oh, Elaine, is that really you?
Yes, it is. It is such a pity that we meet again, and I can only present myself to you in this form. This is the woman that responded to my voice, is it not? Thank you for doing this for someone like myself.
Elaine, I haven't yet come to terms. Please tell me how this happened to you.
Of course I will explain. James, 18 years ago, I was murdered by some thieves that broke into my home. I was helpless. Both Patrick and Ogden were out on business. There was nothing that anyone could do.
I will not accept this. This should not have happened.
Yes, Patrick responded the same exact way. He could not accept my death. He spent years and years perfecting his craft in wizardry and tried everything in his power to bring me back to life.
Resurrecting the dead? Is this for real? Hey, we're not talking about Frankenstein here.
Frankenstein?
That novel written about 100 years ago?
He was taking it very seriously. And he had found the key to actually make it happen.
The immigrant document.
Yes. With Ogden's assistance and the powers from ancient druids, he held a resurrection ceremony in this monastery. But
Wrong
But
button.
something went wrong, didn't it?
he only resurrected my physical body. As you can see, my soul is still doomed to roaming the universe, forever separated from my body.
It's gonna be a lot of me reading post-game up on the game to even remotely comprehend a lot of what's going on.
Monster.
Although the monster may look
But
like
I've followed
me,
most of it so far.
it is not me. Mr. O'Flaherty, please turn my body into ashes with your power.
Ashes. But if I do that, we won't be able to bring you back to life.
Mr. O'Flaherty, I was robbed of my life by those thieves, and I could hate them as mortal enemies. Choose to think that my death was preordained by the Lord. Please, do not mourn my death. It was wrong for Patrick to try to resurrect me. To undo the work of God. Please, do not be sad. Death is at the heart of God's reasoning. I urge you to destroy my body. Its existence.
Yes, it's one of those things where I wonder how
defies
John
the
would think
wise
about all
providence
this.
of heaven. It mustn't exist in this world.
Wait! Elaine! God! Curse! What a cruel world! I gave everything for your happiness, and now what have I left with? I have no meaning in my life. Damn it! What have I been doing with my life? Elaine!
I'm yelling.
Elaine!
But we'll suck him back in and we'll start walking around. What a portrait. Good thing I did find that, because, I could have been a whole thing I just walked by on accident, because I'm like, I'm getting out of this room. Yeah, it's a little weird. It's like and it's hard to say because we've already had good voice acting in the PS1 era, but it's like it seems like some of the yelling, their microphones didn't quite know what to fucking do with it or what they should do with mixing it. I don't know. When they start to yell, it gets a little weird. And at times I do hear like a hint of like kind of, I don't know, background noise of like their microphone a little bit at times, and other times I don't hear anything. It's pretty clear. That little bit of something in the microphone that's getting picked up. Feedback or something. Trying to come up with. Ah! Yeah, I mean, it either really shined for voice acting, or it was like, meh, for some. Sometimes, in some games, it almost is as if they were like, this is your line, but they didn't tell you how to actually feel, and some people were confused. Because sometimes there's some, I feel like I played a game or two where it's like, they were unsure how to feel. I mean, in major cutscenes, lip syncing, sure, but like, but when there wasn't cinematics with just dialogue, it was just head bobs. There wasn't a whole lot of emotion in certain dialogue scenes, in like some of them. But that either made it really shine with voice acting, because it's like without all the cinematic cutscenes we get now, it really either shined or you could tell it was a bit dated. Well, this is not doing anything to them, probably because of the water part of it. Maybe they don't, or physical attacks do jack shit to them, but... I'm not too picky with lip syncing. I mean, I mostly care about if the voice acting is good or doable, because it's like, it's a little tougher to play a game where it's someone's voices are so obnoxious or something really bad, but as long as it's decent, I mean, I'm not too upset about lip sync issues as much. Just give him the normal knife. Man, let me be someone else. And even if I hit him, it's not gonna do anything. It's gonna be a miss. Oh, the sea knife. Oh, good. It's the light sea knife. Yeah, scroll with a picture of a dragon. Above the dragon reads, I see, if you remember correctly, that means health in Greek. I probably have to remember that. Fire burning. Ugh. Now, sadly, nowadays, it's either a lot of drama in video games in the sense of like stupid shit companies are doing or a lot of fucked up dumb shit, or it's people are just too focused on the flaws of games to see some of the good that could be brought out of it. But lately things have gotten not so great with games. An empty bottle, that means I can go get that acid. That means I'm gonna have to go all the way back to the underground for. Alright. Take this. Alright, man, this earth water thing is not exactly great. You've been pushed. Just trying to get this man's sword level up just in case we ever get a good sword. Rather be safe than sorry. Get those shots in. You know what? Pull out the normal knife. That'll show them. Alright, because someone's in front of you. You know what? The ammo is bothering me because I've already lost like a good chunk. I'm like, even though I have 80 still, I don't want to keep. I might just give her a weapon again. We mainly use her for magic anyway. In worst case scenario, if someone needs to melee, it's Edward. Oh, whiskey. In more realistic games, far more nights should be excused in lighthearted games, joke games, and things like that. Yeah, I mean, even that and just, I don't know. More games that I guess focus, on like the Japanese side of voice acting too is a bit more forgivable because I'm more syncing to that. But, I don't know. Oh, rifle ammo. I don't think I can hold much of that. Patrick's memo. So we recorded Patrick weighed more or less 70. That's alright. Well. Yeah, fireplace. There's no fire burn. You remember the word is written on the scroll. Perhaps you should investigate the fireplace. No one means the fireplace containing a ladder that goes underground. Go down the ladder? Sure. I have the empty bottles, so now I can go and give... I can get acid. Written on pen. Maybe you should just kind of wait to that. Just a counterweight to that. What's the counterweight of 70? Either way, I'm more distracted on everything else first. I feel like I should run back. Ah, okay. Well, that's for this. I want to go quickly. Thing is, I feel like I want to run back, but then I watch there be like a really fast way back. But I do not know the locations of this. Okay, alright. We'll get there. We'll get there. It just feels like it's going to be a long trek back, but you might need that acid for something, and I finally have an empty bottle to put it in. Back in PS1 and PS2 far more understand due to general limitations, yeah. Lately they've gotten better, though, at least with that thing, but there are times where it's really bad. Locations were just a little bit better. Gonna be a bit of a hike. I don't know what it'll be used for, the acid, but knowing how this game works, I might come across something, and it's better to get it early than wait until I actually come across when it's needed. Probably somewhere between 20 and 30, I would assume, as the counterweight, unless it's more than 70. That's how that works. I don't know where I'm getting my numbers from. Did 2,000 damage and he's still standing? Jeez, you're a tanky son of a bitch. You must be a tanky golem. It's like wrong game. I don't know if it's using the same spell over and over powers it up, or it's just it powers up over time with increased stats. Because I noticed her stuff. Hey, finally, your sword improved. Now it's gonna break. I definitely feel like I've used the megalith and fire way more. That's why that's better. Also, something about Edward using a broken sword is just funny to me right now. I don't know what it is. That he thinks he's a tough guy with this broken weapon. Hey, P-mail! Oh, fuck. Using that? Wait, what? Oh, I mean, we don't need that pistol anymore. Is it safe to get rid of the shitty beginning pistol? Apparently James is, yeah, James using that mace. Can't get rid of that. We're not getting rid of any of this stuff. The normal dagger is fine. I mean, again, I don't know if I need an air scroll, but better keep it. I guess I could get rid of one of the many swords we're using, but I think we're close to losing one of them. See a reason to keep that pistol around if we have two better pistols. Fuck it, I'll regret it later. Mole's water, weakness fire. I already have a lot of that going for me. He's weak to wind but absorbs earth, but you know, now if he... Why not? Don't get hit with fire. He halves wind, weakness earth. Weakness fire, but then absorb earth. And weakness wind. Half wind, weakness earth. Weakness fire. Very confusing man, James. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna be running all the way back to that fucking acid place. Train wreck for elements. He's weak to earth, but he's null to earth because of the fucking suit of armor, but then fire hurts him. His weakness wind, but he halves wind. Yeah, I gotta do it regardless, so it's better to just do it now while it might be somewhat fresh in my mind how to get there, maybe? Might take a little bit. We'll see, though. Like I said, at least I used this chance, I guess, to fight anything along the way that might be, a little bit easier to beat up. I don't know if this is how... This is where we had that fight, but I swear there was a different route that we came in from here. I actually don't remember how to get back. Let's see. Look at this map. And I can see the fucking doorways. 2 doors here. Isn't there? Yeah. Right, we came through this. That's how we got here. That's why I was so confused about the door we went through. I was like, how'd we get here? Rusted shut. Could we use the acid to burn the rust? Let the almighty Edward fucking ruin it. I am a level 2 in the art of sword. Trying to get their skills to be better. Clearly, I know this isn't as good against them, but I assume if I use the magic enough, it just boosts. I'm level 69 in the art of sex. Joke's on you. I haven't even begun my training. Clearly because of the... oh, because I clearly don't understand anything about sex. Reflect work in this as it does in, I think, some of the Final Fantasies, if not all, where if I use heal on my character who has Reflect, it's not going to give it to them. The amount of fucking times I've done that shit. Oh, a ring. I don't have any room. I wish I could see the fucking stats for it. Here, we'll get rid of one of these. Not the pendant. I was told to keep that. I'm not getting rid of it. Better than that. Earth ring. So, hold on. He's already wearing something that absorbs earth, but makes him weak to earth, and then weak to fire. If I just gave him this, he'd be weak to wind, but he can reflect earth. So confused. James, what are you? I don't even have a reason for needing that ring right now. James is like the most confusing guy in like the game of like you're trying to play pretend with your friend and like, well actually Earth, I absorb it even though it's my weakness. You on about? So even though you can do a lot of damage to me with Earth, but I actually can absorb it, so it's all fine. But I'm also weak to wind, but I have the damage of wind. I'm confused. Oh, that was a lot easier than I thought it would. Thought it was much further, but then when I figured out how to actually get back, then, you know, that worked out. Do you want the popularity? Are you level 69 at the sex? Good, Mr. Upside Down Man's here. He used his sales pitch. It was ineffective. Okay, well. He's dead. Edward murdered him, and his entire family felt that pain. Oh my god, he killed him. Fucking ruined his life. Yeah. Hard to say, oh good, the W axe. I don't have room! Stop! Stop giving me these things! You know what? I have... Fuck that earth ring. Where's that... I don't want it. We already have something that can literally null us from that if we really need to. Get rid of it. I don't want it. I'm sick of this. The hell's the W axe? It's normal, and it's got poison. That sounds like it's up your alley. You're used to these, right? Yeah, you're level 2 at this. If you ever need to shit ton of vitality and a hell of a lot of strength, we know what we're gonna do. God, that could make him a god again. Probably breaks really fast. That cake wanted to come back up. I burped, and that was awful. Give me 1 second. Oh, my throat burns. That was a lot of acid. Blech. Disgusting. $25. I always set the 25. I did it. Did I open your door? Oh, I don't want to turn my phone off. That's a weird thing to ask me. I didn't even touch you. Couldn't tell when I was looking at you. Oh, hey, a tinderbox. Say I didn't have room to pick. Motherfucker. I really gotta figure out what I need to get rid of. I had too much crap. Damn you, limited inventory. Of course, we want to keep that. Nuts help. I mean, bread's probably not even going to heal that much, so you know what? Can we just discard the bread? We have so many other things. No, I don't want to rename it. God damn it. It's really our weapons we have a lot of. Just stingy. I don't want to get rid of any because everything breaks. This one's probably the more... Get rid of one of those. Yep. Tinderbox. A shotgun. Sorry, was that shotgun 6? Is that what you just called that? Okay. Man, what the fuck? How would I don't even see a shotgun there. I don't even know what I was grabbing. Why'd they call you Shotgun 6? I was to compare it to the other shotgun. It's not as good, so worst case scenario, RD would stay and that one would get tossed. I have too many things in my pockets. I need to return to my home and store it. Alright, they don't care for that. Kinda figured. Watch out, Edward! Ugh. Burn them all. Wish we could have a sword that didn't have earth and water on it, because that's what's really not helping Edward's case. Having to constantly use this shit. Because if they're immune to it, or there's, like, not a weakness, looks like ass. I really want his sword skill to go up. Go miss again. Go show him what you're made of. Stop! I don't want to use him. Jesus. I used the power of a tornado to kill the bug. Just like, I don't know. I actually don't want you to drop anything for me. Given that I, you know, don't have the pocket space. One second. Fucking Windows bullshit. Space. Good. This, I don't care. Fucking this stupid thing that pops up, or not really pops up, it's if my mouse hovers over something. And it's like, let me tell you about this other shit that we put in for Windows. And I'm like, I don't care. I need to really figure out how to get it off. Not in that sexual way, I just mean I gotta figure out how to remove it. This looks safe. You have to find a way to dispose of Elaine's body. Maybe you'll be able to find something inside the main building. Well, I got acid in that. Spencer. It just, because there's a thing for, like, weather and news randomly. Ever since an update, it put on my fucking shit, and if I hover over it, it's like this, it's as if, like, I click the start menu sized bullshit that just comes up. And it's like, here's all this recent crap news that you don't give a shit about that's... And then, here's the weather. Right now, it's 61 degrees, partly cloudy. Like, thank you. And Edward, we're gonna have to probably swap your weapon, because everybody seems to be immune to this shit right now, and it's not looking good on your end. Can't right-click on anything in it. I can right-click it on my taskbar, but then I'm not sure if there is a way to... Wait, here we go. Is this it? News in it? Off. Oh my god, finally. I couldn't figure it out. Thank god that could go away. I mean, I liked seeing the weather, but that was about all I wanted. I did not need the fucking news. Trying to run a video game channel. I don't know about news. Pull out that cat's eye. Show them what you're made of. I don't even think it knew where I was when it set this thing up. It's giving me fucking shit about New Jersey. I don't live in New Jersey. The only thing that was correct was the weather. But the news was always something involving, like, New Jersey, and I don't understand why. So thrown off. Like, Windows, you're fucking drunk. Not the best damage, but, you know, again, trying to see if this is how you improve the spells, and also I'm just trying to level up just another random weapon for Edward to be using if he runs into a corner and loses his other weapons. If he levels it up, it'd be nice to see him fucking combo. I can't remember what the answer was when I asked, but in the actual, like, once we get to the, if I ever play the other Shadowheart games, do weapons still break? And or is it still this style in the sense of weapons give a lot of stats? Don't break, alright. I know I asked, I just couldn't remember the answer. There's a difference. It's called a goldfish brain. Also, I got like 90 other things I'm trying to worry about in my life. I forget. I never played these games. I'm more focused on Kingdom Hearts. It has nothing to do with anything. I don't know what's typical anymore. The bee sword! Guess what? I gotta throw 2 items away. Well, this shotgun sucks, so get rid of it, because the other shotgun's better. You know what? Just get rid of this rifle. I have a better rifle. Shotgun. Get rid of these guns. Oh, it has silence. Good. This is what you've been training for. Edward, eventually be able to use the bee sword. Sucks that the weapon you're training with, was there anything else down here? I didn't even look. It sucks that it's an earth and water, and everybody does not give a fuck about that. Damn it, every time I get right there. Help! Let's see here. I have to still do stuff with plane. Kinda need to see where I'm going next. This isn't what I'm supposed to do. Let's... Fucking place counts as the library. This is his quarters. I know there is a library, but I don't know if it's that one they're talking about. That's the issue. I don't remember what anything's labeled as. Every once in a while, I kind of forget. Alright, this won't work on them either, this weapon. And so many things your weapon can't fight. Work on the cat's eye, I guess. I'll burn them, don't worry. I'm real good at that. Yeah, punch it right in its face. Yeah, I gotta find the secret library. I think I know what it's talking about. I think I understand. Possibly, possibly not, but only we'll find out once I'm out of battle. This bitch. Yeah. The old Edward special. Punch him. Punch him again. Good job. Ah, potion. There must be a hidden wall here. There, that's what I need to do. I just never went to here. Found Roger Bacon in the secret library. What I needed. Now I can go to that fucking door that it said I could not go through.
I know it's around
Yeah.
here somewhere. Well, what took you so long?
Roger,
The mummy
I
that was
haven't.
in the coffin? Since when have you two been acquainted?
I am no mummy. My name is Roger Bacon, and I'm just like any normal old man.
His favorite character.
I've been around for 20 years, and I have yet to run across an old man as abnormal as yourself.
I see. Well, I've been around for 600 years, and I've seen plenty of abnormal people just like myself.
My dear old man, might you be related to the great warlock Roger Bacon, who made such a name for himself in the 13th century?
You are very knowledgeable. I am that warlock, Roger Bacon, you speak of.
You mean to tell me that you were born in 1210 and have remained alive and well until the present date of 1898?
Actually, to be precise, I was born in 1214.
Koudelka, what type of a joke is this?
That's my question.
This is no joke. I am the reputable Roger Bacon.
I'm cracking your
Very well,
bones.
then. If you were truly that Roger Bacon, then you'll be able to tell me
Sound
with
like my
whom and where
hips.
you studied.
Oh, that's easy. I entered Oxford in 1247 and studied under the tutelage of Robert Grosseteste. Although a good professor, I would not consider him to be a wise man. I penned my masterpiece, Opus Maius, as well as numerous other books on natural science. Being a visionary pioneer, I must say that my work has influenced generations of work that followed. But alas, in hindsight, That work pales in comparison to the work I did, copying the immigrant document for the Pope.
The immigrant documents. I figured you would know about that book.
Of course. It took me 5 years to copy the book in its entirety. I know everything there is to know about the book.
What is it about?
Oh,
Is
it unravels the secrets of life that expand far beyond the largest field. It speaks of the secret rituals conducted by the ancient race of Fomors on immortality. The Fomors would claim the lives of the resurrected as their own. They reversed the laws of nature and the cycle of life. When the Druids took over the Celts, Alexander the Great penned the emigre documents in Greek for placement in the Great Library.
Resurrecting the dead.
Oh,
It is true.
The document has long been considered the most dangerous work of literature. It was safely guarded in the caverns of the Supreme Pontiff's quarters. But apparently, the book was not able to withstand the wears of time over generations. And the Pope decreed that a new edition be created by copying the full text. That is where I came in. The Pope requested that I copy the book word for word. And when the work was finished, apparently, I was supposed to be killed. But I am not one to be dealt with so carelessly. I secretly escaped, and eventually I made my way to the sacred land referred to in the text of the immigrant document.
And the secret rituals? Don't tell me.
You need look no further than myself.
And you succeeded.
Though I cannot perform the same on others, yes, I have been able to escape the hands of death. But I have not been able to escape the roots of existence, which are the seeds of change. My body is not immune to change.
You're the boss.
As you can see by my hideous appearance. I've had nothing to do other than roam the earth for the last 300 years. I've seen all I can take of mankind's cruelty. So, I returned here for some rest. Well, enough of this gossip. I've got some research to do. May I ask to be left alone?
Yeah, sure. Crazy guy. Like how he is literally the spinning image of someone who gets immortality, but then, you know, he's bored. Big whoop about immortality. Fun for a little bit, then you're like, this sucks. Well, joke's on you, I don't have the sword out. I have my fists. This cat's eye. Yeah, how'd you like that one, dick? Yeah, hit him with that tornado. Huzzah. Another bee sword. It's for butts. It's a butt sword. I can go through the door now. If I look before I... Because the problem is, I don't really want... I didn't want to use any sort of guy, but I don't want to keep running and getting attacked a million times. Yeah, so I can go through that door. Want to make sure. I don't want to go running around aimlessly for anything else, or run all the way here constantly getting jumped. This wasn't the right way. Okay, maybe I missed something inside the main building. There's still something I'm missing. Son of a bitch. Find it until you find out. If you more, you can go through that door, but I didn't. Door, meaning I missed something. I already talked to the portrait. Oh, good shotgun shells. I don't. And still some ammo left, some room for that, I guess. Haven't even touched the shotgun. You again. Did he get punched by Edward? Wait until he levels it up and he can combo more than just one shitty hit. Yeah, fire hot. Punch him! Do it again! Much better if we actually use the pro. Hey, there it goes. It went up. Let me just get over here and start punching you again. Yeah! Didn't even get 2 punches still. Damn you, Edward. Fine, he's more of an axe and spear and everything else than a fist weapon guy. Knockout! KO! The bee sword! We have a bear, a normal, a fire. And just keep fighting down there. Keep giving me more bee swords for him then. Shit. Oh, we've done a lot, so I better save. It's been a little while.